When I saw my mother-in-law on the floor that night, my heart nearly stopped. She was breathing fast, her eyes half open, her wrapper loosened. For a moment, I didn't know what to do. I called out for my husband, but he was still outside fetching water. The house was quiet except for the sound of her short, shaky breaths. I knelt beside her and tried to lift her head, my hands trembling. "Mama. Mama, can you hear me?" She looked at me, really looked at me, for the first time since I got married into her family. Her eyes were weak but clear. She moved her lips and whispered, "Don't tell him, please." Then she closed her eyes. I froze. Don't tell him what? What was I not supposed to say? Before I could ask, my husband ran in. He shouted her name and lifted her up, but she didn't move. We rushed her to the next compound, where an old woman mixed herbs and rubbed her chest with palm oil. By dawn, Mama was breathing again, though still weak. The old woman said she would recover, but she needed rest and peace of mind. My husband was relieved, but I was not. That whisper kept echoing in my head, "Don't tell him." Tell him what? Later that morning, while everyone was busy, I went into Mama's room to tidy up. I wanted to make her comfortable before she woke up. The room was simple, just a bed, a stool, and a small box under the table. As I swept, the broom hit the box and pushed it slightly open. I didn't mean to look inside, but something shiny caught my eye. It was an old photo, folded and worn out. When I picked it up, my breath caught. It was a picture of my husband as a small boy, standing beside a woman I had never seen before. The woman had the same eyes as him, the same smile. But it wasn't Mama. My hands shook as I unfolded the rest of the picture. At the back, someone had written, "Me and my son, Femi, 1995. My husband's name is Femi." Just then, I heard a soft cough behind me. I turned around. Mama was awake, watching me from the bed. Her voice was calm, but her eyes were sharp. "You shouldn't be touching things that are not yours." I tried to speak, to apologize, but my voice failed. She reached for the photo, took it from my hand, and hid it under her wrapper. Then she said quietly, "Now that you've seen it, you will have to keep your mouth shut." I stood there frozen, unsure what she meant. Her tone wasn't angry, it was scared. Then she added, "If Femi ever finds out, this family will break." Before I could ask anything else, my husband's voice called from outside. "Is Mama awake?" I looked at her, she stared back at me. And then she whispered again, "Remember what I said?" When my husband entered, she smiled faintly and said, "Your wife is such a help. She's been looking after me since morning." He smiled proudly. But I couldn't. Because now, I was keeping a secret I didn't understand. And I had no idea what kind of truth I had just stepped into.